have to go to Nashville to hear country anymore. In the cities and the sleepy towns, it's heard from shore to shore. From Australia to the coast of France, it's the latest thing. It's heard all.
Welcome to Nashville Spotlight. I'm Bethany Meeks, and here with me is Ansley Lake, and we are your MCs for today's show. We have a lot of talented guests ready for you today.
That's right, Bethany. So, who's our first guest of the day?
Well, our first guest is Brandy Nicole. Brandy is 18 years old and from Atlanta, Georgia. Brandy is a member of many organizations such as the Georgia Country Music Association, the Atlanta Country Music, and NACMA. Here is Brandy Nicole singing Once a Day.
I never could forget you before I thought that I never would. But time has taken all the pain away. Until now, I'm down to hurt once a day. Once a day. Once a day. All day long. And once a night. From dusk till dawn. The only time I wish you were gone is once a day, every day, all day long. I'm so glad that I'm not like a girl I knew one time. She lost the one she loved and slowly lost her mind. She sat around and cried her life away. But lucky me, I'm only crying once a day. Once a day. Once a day. All day long. And once a night. From dusk till dawn. The only time I wish you were gone is once a day, every day, all day long. Once a day, every day, all day long.
Brandy sounded really awesome. So, who's our next entertainer?
Well, next we have Lauren Smithwick. Lauren is 15 years old and from Palmersville, Tennessee. Here is Lauren Smithwick singing Crazy Dreams.
Hello, you long shots, you dark horse runners, hairbrush singers, and dashboard drummers. Hello, you wild magnolias, just waiting to bloom. There's a little bit of all that inside of me and you. Thank God even crazy dreams come true. I've stood at the bottom of some walls I thought I couldn't climb. I feel like Cinderella at the ball, just running out of time. So I know how it feels to be afraid, to think that it's all gone your separate ways. Hold on, hold on. Here's to you free souls, you firefly chasers, street climbers, porch swingers, air guitar players. Here's to you fearless dancers, shaking walls in your bedroom. There's a little bit of wonder inside of me and you. Thank God even crazy dreams come true. Never let a bad day be enough to go and talk you into giving up. Sometimes everybody feels like you, oh, feels like you, just like you. difference makers, small town heroes and big chance takers. I met some young hearts with something to prove. Here's to you long shots, your dark horse runners, hairbrush singers and dashboard drummers. Here's to you wild magnolias, just waiting to bloom. There's a little bit of that inside of me and you. Thank God even crazy dreams come true. Thank God even crazy dreams come true.
That was a really good performance by Lauren. Who's our next guest?
Well, Jordan Mackey is our next performer. She is 13 years old and from Franklin, Tennessee. She has the top finalist of Sing Your Heart Out competition at the Williamson County Fair. Here is Jordan Mackey singing On My Own.
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him. And when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without me, the world around me changes. The streets are barren everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. The world is full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him, but only on my own.
Jordan really sounded amazing. So, who's our next performer?
Well, Kayla Nettles is our next guest. Kayla is 16 years old and from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Here is Kayla Nettles singing 19 and Crazy.
His belly button tangled with pride, just one of those things that won't be showing out too often. 65. This butterfly tattoo might be something I tell my kids not to do. Spring break shouldn't last the rest of your life. There are things We were young, so in love. We still haven't grown up. Being free, being wild, being bulletproof. Back then we were rebels without a clue. Loving in the world that we didn't do. Whoa, didn't give a damn what people would say. We were doing it our way. I wish that we will always stay not teeny crazy. Well, the only thing that I regret are the things that we didn't do. All those crazy days that I haven't slept and let me into you. Oh, being free, being wild, being bulletproof. Right now we're rebels without a clue. Nothing in the world that we can't do. Don't give a damn what people say, 'cause we're doing it our way. I know that we will always stay not teeny crazy. Promise me we will always stay not teeny crazy.
I love that song, and Kayla really nailed it. So, who's our next guest?
Well, next we have Lauren Tidwell. Lauren is 16 years old and from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Lauren is a member of her high school mixed show choir. Now here is Lauren Tidwell singing Break It To Me Gently.
Break it to me gently. Let me down the easy way. Make me feel that you still love me. If it's just for one more day. Break it to me gently, so my tears won't fall too fast. If you must go, then go slowly. Let me love you till the last. The love we shared for so long is such a big part of me. If you must take your love away, take it gradually. Break it to me gently. Give me time, oh, give me a little time to ease the pain. Love me just a little longer, 'cause I'll never love again. 'Cause I'll never love again.
Lauren did a wonderful job. Who's our next guest?
Well, Sydney Cochran is our next performer. Sydney is 16 years old and from Albertville, Alabama. She is a cheerleader and serves as the junior class president at her high school. Here is Sydney Cochran singing I Don't Want To.
I could go out tonight and find some stranger. It wouldn't be wrong.
Great job, Sydney. So, who's our next performer?
Well, next we have Paxton Burns. Paxton is 15 years old and from Providence, Kentucky. She is the Kentucky Country Music Association Entertainer and Vocalist of the Year in New Gospel. Here is Paxton Burns singing Turning Tables.
Close enough to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say more. I can't keep up with your turning tables under your thumb. I can't breathe. So I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I can't ask you, you just to disturb me. I can't give you what you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables. To turning tables. Under haunted skies to see where love is lost, your ghost is found. How brave the thousand strokes that beat you. No matter what you say, I will not back down. 'Cause I can't keep up with your turning tables under your thumb. I can't breathe. I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I can't ask you, you just to disturb me. I can't give you what you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables. To turning tables. Next time I'll be braver. I'll be my own savior, standing on my own 2 feet. Next time I'll be braver. I'll be my own savior, standing on my own 2 feet. I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I can't ask you, you just to disturb me. I can't give you what you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables. To turning tables. Turning tables. Oh, turning tables. Turning tables.
Paxton did a tremendous job on that song. So, who's our last performer of the day?
Well, Ansley, it looks like you will be closing out the show. But before you do, we both would like to thank everyone for watching. And we hoped everyone enjoys today's guest. So, now to close out the show, from Pulaski, Tennessee, here's the 15-year-old Ansley Lake singing I Won't Let Go.
It's like a storm, it cuts a path, it breaks your will. It feels like that. You think you're lost,
They call them back porch pickers, old Hank and Roy and Merle, Ernest Tubb and my sweet love cousin Minnie Pearl. They tried to keep the lid on those cooking boys and girls, but when that pot blue country stew spread all around the world, it's heard all around the world and country music's key.